our Gwak Shu last week, I was saying that, you know, we were doing more Sao, Chak Shu, Gwak Shu, and I wanted to get you a drill to refine this movement. A lot of people think about the Gwak Shu as this like swiping motion, and so they try to get the swiping motion and then they leak the power out here, right? And now what you're doing is you're over rotating your rotator cuff, and you're not actually using your core and your force to move, which is what we want to do. So you're gonna have contact hand here, and what you're gonna have this person do is they just reach out to touch your face, right, gently, and you don't want that to happen. So you're gonna use your structure, your core, and you're gonna turn in and the elbow in. Now, what I like to tell people is like you imagine you have a drop of water in the crux of your elbow, and you don't want that to spill. So if I try to swim over top, I spill. And I also, what I'm doing is I'm overextending my shoulder. So really what I want to do is I want to use my core, right, and my legs. So here, I cut in, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, you're going to see me use my body to dip, and I slice out. So I'm not using my arm to cover in. I don't want that water droplet to drop, right? So I actually use my body to scoop out. Now what's going to happen is if you have the other person, they can do this drill with you. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and touch his face. He's going to turn into the center, fall up. Now he also doesn't want the water droplet to drop. So he feels this and he wants to open it outside, he cuts underneath, and he turns. See, the water doesn't spill. Now he goes to touch my face, I touch, I turn. I go touch his face, touch, and turn. And then this is a sensitivity drill that you can then develop. You cut. This is in my center right here. I don't want it there, so I move this here to cut it. Now I have this available, but I can't reach it. So I want to open this door. So I loop my body out. And then I do it again. Cut in, loop my body out. Cut in, loop my body out. Cut in, loop my body out. And you should see this turn, right? This coil turn. Coil turn. And now that we do Baji, I can also just feel, if we want to, we can grind here to get more.